about the schedule, teacher, about it will be the same, right?
Yeah, the same, the same. Yeah, I was thinking to move, but uh, the activity that I had was not possible. So that's why we're gonna have classes as normal. No, there's not gonna be changes for the next week, by the way. So that's what I wanted to tell you, first of all. So no worries then.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, but also I was asking you about the activities that maybe you have finished, completed. Have you completed the activities, the quiz one, quiz two about unit one and two, or lesson one and two? And I think you're gonna have some time also
I
until
made the quiz one, teacher.
quiz one. Quiz two is also possible to do until this Saturday or Sunday, I think. I think it's until Sunday. And yeah, okay. Anyway, let's start right now. Yeah, in that case, it's good. It's okay. No worries. Okay, let me share my presentation right now. We're gonna start with this one. So what we have here now, the one that we have now is to work with this a grammar presentation that we're gonna work with. And let me share my screen right now. So usually we work with future, future makers in English are different. We have will, right, for future. Can you see my slide, Astrid?
Yes.
Great, great. So let's start. What we have here. So we will for the future time makers. We have the future of space travel. It's an example about here. And so let's help me out with the reading, please, if it's possible.
New flash. Good morning. This is Gloria Lopez reporting for station X case set.
XKZ, right? XKZ. Continue reading, please.
This is an exciting day. We are watching the first airplane travel into space.
Continue, please.
Let's go to an interview with Barada, the inventor of Spaceship One.
Good. Okay, let's keep going with the next slide.
How will Spaceship One change the way people travel?
Okay.
In the future, many people will travel by airplane to space.
Continue, please.
Will these trips be expensive? No, they won't cost much. People will probably take their vacations to other planets.
Okay. So, when we talk about future, we're going to use will plus the base form of the verb, as usual, to talk about things that will take place in the future. There are many ways also to use the future, but one of the most common ways to use the future is to use will plus the base form of the verb. Any regular or irregular verb can use. So here we go. In the future, we'll have friends from other planets. That's just prediction. Also, we use will for predictions, okay? And but be careful when you use will, and you can also use want, right? Use the base form of the verb after will or want. It doesn't matter if it's negative or positive. Let's continue reading this one, please.
I will take your gift to my leader.
Do you think it's correct or not?
It is incorrect
Why?
because the verb has to be in the base form.
Sure. And the verb right now is not in base form, right? It's just a third person. So that's why we're going to use the base form of the verb. Great. Okay. And also we can use contractions with pronouns in speaking and informal writing. So, over there we have all those basic stuffs in English where we can use like I'll, you. Right? Can you read the contractions, please, for me? Let's do it. Read the contractions. Go ahead, Astrid. Read the contractions. Do you listen to me?
Sorry, teacher, I didn't listen. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
hear.
Hey, I was saying that if you can read the contractions,
Okay,
trying it
okay, teacher.
correctly. Yes. Go ahead.
I'll, you'll, he'll, shall, it, will, they'll.
Yes. It'll, right? It'll. Okay. And great. That's the most common way to use will, right? But do not use contractions in affirmative short answers. It is possible, it's important, sorry, to not to use contractions in affirmative short answers. Like, let's keep on going here. Will you please drive more slowly? Sure, I'll. No, that's incorrect. We have to always use the full form, by the way. And this is going to be sure, I will. Okay, don't forget about that. Short answers never ever uses contractions, and that's important also to remember. But let's talk about predictions. Use will to make predictions right now, and you know by the usually we start by the year 2060 we will have airports on Saturn. That's just an example. But you can talk about predictions, promises, but in this case, just talking about predictions, we use will. Um, let's read this one, please. This the next statement, Astrid.
By the year 2080, school children will take field trips to Jupiter.
Okay, Jupiter. Yes, 2080. And use will to make promise or give assurance. And when you are sure about something, of course, we can use will. Okay, like I think I'm lost. Don't worry, I'll help you, right? And also, we can use will for assurance. I'll take you back to your spaceship, I promise. So, promises, predictions, assurance, we use will. And ask for offer. Also, if you want to ask for something, you can use will to ask for offer something. And let's read this one, please.
Use will to ask for or offer something. Will you give me a ride to the next planet?
Good. Continue, please.
Sure. We'll give you a window seat.
Very futuristic. Okay. Want is the contraction of will plus not. It has two meanings, by the way. He won't have a job next week. It's negative future. And I won't eat another bite. So refusal. We can use for both of them, negative future and refusal. Those are two kinds of verb, or sorry, future that we can use negative or positive in English. So refusal or negative future. He won't have a job next week, and I won't eat another bite. So refusal is right. So look at the statements and match the statements to the different uses for will, please. We have over here promise, offer, predict, ask for, and refuse. And try to match. For example, I love you forever. That's an example, right? It's a promise. But let's keep going with the next one. What do you think is number one? Go ahead. Read the sentence and tell me if it's an offer, predict, ask for, or refuse.
One is a predict.
But read the sentence.
I think it will rain next week.
Uh-huh.
This homework is too difficult. I won't do it. Mm, I gave you another for you.
Number two, this homework is too difficult.
Um,
I won't do it. Refuse, right? Three,
I gave you some water for your hiccups. Offer
hiccups, hiccups.
hiccups. Hiccups. Offer.
Okay,
Um, would you please take out the garbage? Ask for.
good. Everything is perfect. So will you take out a garbage? Ask for. Yeah, of course, will it is very common in English and we can use for many things, right? Especially will. And also, will is possible when we want to say probably, to say that something is not definite. Use probably with will for the future. Okay. And for example, we will probably visit that planet. Hmm. Some time makers are used only for the future. Okay. We'll learn more about Earth tomorrow for the future, right? And use will to answer the questions with a partner. Okay, try to use your responses according to these questions. I have a question for you. What will you do in 10 years, Astrid? What will you do in 10 years? What do you say? Try to use will, or use will to answer the questions.
Uh, I I will travel to many
Okay,
places.
you will travel to
Maybe,
many places. Good. Maybe you will get married.
mm, maybe or not.
Okay. And where will you live?
Mm, uh, in 10 years, for example, in 10 years,
Yes,
I I will live here in Peru.
Peru. Okay. Yeah, you live in Cusco, right?
Just teacher.
Just in the city of Cusco or nearby or
Um,
in a different town?
I would like to live in other town, but
Uh,
I think that it will be in Peru, in a city of Peru, from Peru.
Maybe Lima,
It will be Lima or Arequipa.
Arequipa. Ah, yes, nice. But do you live in the same? Oh, well, I don't know what if I can know. Where do you live in Cusco right now? In which neighborhood?
Mm, San Sebastián.
San Sebastian. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, Lima. Well, Cusco is a big city, right?
Um, a little teacher because in Peru the big cities are
You,
first Lima and Trujillo and Arequipa, I think. But the
okay.
city is a small city compared the other cities in Peru.
Maybe it's very historic, but not very big.
Yes.
Uh,
For population, maybe it's small, but for
wait,
tourists and that it
uh,
is famous.
of course it is. Yeah. Um, I work with tourism also, as I told you, and usually many people come from Peru, from Cusco to La Paz.
Okay.
Tell me that they were in Cusco, they went to Machu Picchu or something like that. And will you take vacations to other planets? What do you think? What do you say about that?
Mhm. Uh, it it will be probably if if I
Sure.
can.
You have you heard about some uh, there are some spaceships that are taking people to vacation, right, to the outer space. I don't know if you heard some business people made it, some famous people recently in the United States, right?
Mm, yes.
But I don't know to the other planets. I think all only was to outer space, but I don't know. Who knows? And will you take English classes next year?
Um, uh, I won't take English classes because I'm going to finish.
Good. You're gonna finish. Yes. What classes will you take next year, maybe?
Mm, about the language,
French?
I started to study French, but I would like to. But I don't have many. But I don't have time, so I would like
Yeah,
to start with that.
that's that's a big problem. In my case, also, I really like to start studying French, but the problem is timing. Usually, we are
Yes.
busy. What do you do, by the way, Astrid? What do you do for a living? Do you work or study?
I studied. I finished my career, but
Okay,
now I'm applying for a job because I was working for a one last year, but I am looking for other places to work.
good. What's your career? What have you studied?
Um, Geologic engineer.
You are a geologic engineer. Wow, that's
Really, yes.
cool. I'm a metallurgist. I don't know if I told you about that. I work with. I'm a teacher at in a metallurgical technical school, and I teach also mineralogy.
Oh,
Quite about many things that are related to geology. I was teaching mineralogy, sorry, and general metallurgy. Yeah, something like that. And I'm studying environmental engineering, and I took the last semester geology, and it was cool. I love minerals. It's great.
yes, teacher. I really like um mineralogy course too because
Yeah,
I think it's very
cool.
important, especially for Peru. I think that or is a energetic country, and it is very important.
Sure, you have a lot of minerals in Peru. You have malachite, copper, right? You have a lot of copper.
Yes.
And yeah, yeah. We also have a lot of students that we usually send to the University of San Marcos to Arequipa. I sent some students to work on their practices doing metal casting, and also to Juliaca from El Alto. And yeah, it's interesting
Yes.
because they work with the mining sector, talking about mineral analysis, taking samples, and also yeah, things about that. and it's really cool, I think, because if you like me, if you like that field, it's
Yes,
good.
teacher, it's an interesting career, but as I said, now I'm applying for a job. I think that now it's a little difficult to find a job. But now I am taking courses about my career
Okay,
and some softwares.
good. I really like you to invite you. I don't know if it's possible because usually, as I told you, I'm a teacher, and we used to organize some webinars, seminars, and it could be cool to have maybe like we I organized last year. I was the manager of my career, the director of the career, and I organized one cycle of webinars. That was one engineer that I invited. She was a geologist, and she made a speech about introduction to the mineralogist, to the minerals, introduction to the minerals, and it was cool. I think I don't know. I really like to repeat. Maybe I'm gonna let you know. I have your number, and we can organize a kind of a speech uh, or like a webinar. I don't know if you would like to do it in the future. So this year, probably.
Mm, yes, maybe in the future because I would like to get experience, more experience in my career, and then I would like to talk about that for students. Maybe
Yeah, but
here.
students are students, students are they are not experts. Yeah,
Mm,
but anyway, that could be good. We're gonna be in touch, of course, talking about that. That's cool. I didn't know that you have studied that field, that career. That's really cool. Okay, sorry to change the topic, but let's keep going. Um, okay, I'm gonna share my screen right now in a different way because I was sharing just the presentation, and we're gonna work with this. Okay, just the chat was going well, I think. I don't know, very, very nice. I really appreciate that. Yeah, when we have things in common, right? Okay. So, let me open the link and we're gonna practice with some wheel. That's gonna be easy, quite easy. And I don't know what happened yesterday. You were not in the call, right? Or maybe you get connected a bit late.
sorry, teacher, but I couldn't connect for the call.
Yeah, yesterday your classmate was in class, but today is not in class. I don't know. Anyway, and let's practice with this now. What do we have here? Please let me out, help me out to fix these exercises. Let's do it together. What about this number one? Can you see the
There,
screen?
there, there will be
Okay, there will be.
uh, less rubbish.
Less rubbish. No.
Okay, we a lot,
Okay, let's try with a lot. A lot of maybe. A lot less maybe.
a lot less rubbish. Um, so
Throw. No.
um, in 10 years.
No. There will be a lot of. Oh, sorry. A lot less rubbish To be thrown, maybe. No. To, what do you think? To throw away?
Mm,
Yes, there will be a lot of less rubbish to throw away.
throw away.
That can be good, but I don't think it's gonna be real, for real. I mean,
In 10 years? Or
probably.
for,
Yes, okay. Yes. In 10 years. Oh, there will be a lot less rubbish to throw away in 10 years. Let's move on to the next number two.
I shall we save all this paper?
Mhm. Shall we save all this paper? Good, cool. Number three.
Um, okay. The things are going to get not better.
Things are not going
Are
get
not are not going to get better.
things are not going to get better. Very good. Number four.
Um, the government
The
or um, the government uh, ways no is meeting I mean the ways is mean
is meeting to discuss.
the waste problem.
Okay, the waste problem. Very good. Number five.
Number um, no cities,
Okay, no cities. I'm sorry.
no one
No one.
will no one will live
Okay. No one will like, maybe,
will want to like
probably.
to, to live to live in dirty cities
Dirty cities.
like this.
Okay. Did you hear that talking about dirty cities like this? Okay, like this. Not really. Dirty cities like this. Okay. Have you heard that high heels was invented for avoiding to be contaminated by garbage? Los tacones han sido inventados para evitar que no te ensucies you don't have to, to get dirty because of the garbage on the street, because in the past there was not a cleaning service in the United States. I think in England, and they invented high heels for men and women. O sea, los tacones se utilizaban varones y mujeres para no
Mm,
ensuciar la basura. So that's cool. That's crazy, right? About the past. But now only
mm,
ladies use the high heels.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
That's
Interesting.
cool. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, number six. What do you think is?
Mm, I am going to recycle
I am going to
and
recycle.
to try
I'm going to try to recycle. Okay, not really. Ah, yes, sorry. I'm going to try to recycle.
to I'm going to try recycle. Mm, try
I am going to try. I think it's to recycle, right? But not really. I'm going to try.
more more
And
recycle more.
yes, I'm going to try and recycle more. Yes, good. Okay, it was not difficult, I can say, if I can say that. But let's keep going with, oh, sorry, with the next slide. Oh, again. Oops. Yeah, again, I'm going up to that. Okay, but anyway, I will share the second link. Let's keep going with this. We already finished with the other one, and let's work with this project. What about this one? Number one
Will
question.
they need food?
Will they need food? Very good. The next one.
Um, we won't live on other planets.
We won't live
Unless,
on other planets. On other planets. Very good. Three.
um, spaceships um, will travel to the moon.
Spaceships will travel to the moon. Very good. Number four.
Where will you stay?
Okay. Sorry. The next one is where will you? Number five.
The astronauts will return to Earth.
Good. And number six.
Um, who will look for water? Who?
Who look for water? Very good. Who will look for water? Now, who will lies for water, right? Cool. Let's keep going with the third one. We're gonna do it faster. Okay, please, let's help me out to fix this number one.
Everyone will have.
Okay, good. Two.
Uh, I I will speak to you soon.
I'll speak to you soon. Very good.
I I think that people will do all their shopping.
Four.
School, I won't have I won't have to wear donate all the people's then there won't be
Okay, number six.
will you be? famous?
Will you be famous one day? Very good. Number 7.
Um, there will
8.
will Louis and Holly
Okay. 9.
there one
10.
later later.
Later. Number 11.
Uh, mountains
Month times 12.
next week,
Okay. And how about 13?
tomorrow,
Tomorrow. And what about 14?
this afternoon.
This afternoon. And 15?
You be in
Okay. There's a mistake.
okay, probably first.
Okay. Very good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So then also we have, in English, when we talk about future, be going to, right? Be going to. But be going to is, is simple. Oh, sorry, where is that? Ah, yes. Hey, let me share with you something that we can work. We're gonna work with. I'm sorry, I will fix this out for a moment. And we're gonna check out some basic stuffs about that. Okay, just a moment, please. Okay, just a moment. When we talk about will be going to, right? We already checked about be going to. Oh, sorry, will. But there's some difference that we can talk about will and be going to. Basically, we use be going to for fixed plans, arranged plans. Usually, we want to use for promises when we are sure what we want to do, what we're gonna say. Sorry, we're gonna use will. Oh, sorry, be going to. But let me share right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oops. Okay, I don't know what happened with my presentation here, but I'm gonna find the one that I was looking for. Is that? Okay, just a moment, please. Oops. This one is the one that I was looking for, but come on, my computer is a bit slow. But I hope I'll be able to. Oh, my computer is getting slower. Oops. Anyway, let's start, please. We're gonna check out this. Yeah, do it. And there we go. There we go. Let me share right now my screen. Away. I will show you the my screen. Okay. So let's keep going with this. Okay. So can you see my slides? Yes, right?
Yes, teacher.
Great. So when we talk about future, uh, when's he going to study? For example, is a good example of talking about going to, and they moving in a few weeks. They will be moving in a few weeks, right? That's another example that we are using will be. But what about this one? Over here, we have they are going to have a picnic in the park this afternoon. So be going to and will. And what else we have here? And then we have this one. I'm gonna make this way. Okay. And then we have come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, there we go. And then we have let's look at this. Mayor is going to get married in an hour. Mario will get married in an hour. What do you think is the difference among them? Is it the same? What we are
Mm,
talking about?
mm, and the same.
Yes, it is the same. So much the same, by the way. We are talking about exactly the same thing. But same meaning, right? I'm gonna get married in an hour. I will get married in an hour. So Mario is going to get married in an hour, and Mario will get married in an hour. So all of them are same meanings if we talk about going to and will. So will plus the base form of the verb will be going to. So often have same meaning, by the way. So shall I get married in one? We shall get married in 1 hour also, right? When we talk about future, use of shall infrequent and formal shall, right? Also, we talk about future. But what about forms of over here? We have be going to. So this is a one way to use be going to. Um, his mother is going to be 65 years old tomorrow, right? Be going to. Be going to is basically also we're going to use with when it's a fact, right? His mother is going to be 65 years old tomorrow. The family is going to have a party. So incorrect can be like her family is going to have a party. After be going to also we're going to use base form of the verb always, all the time. So what else over here? And there are some forms of be going to. And let's check out this. Let's look at this. Over here we have I am going to have a party, right? Oh, sorry. Am I going to have a party? Is she going? If you want to ask questions, so are you going to have a party? Be the subject plus going to. That's the best common way to ask that. And I'm not going to have a party. I'm not going to go to the party, sorry, right? Negative ones also, it's possible. Negative only will be plus not plus going to. And also, come on, we're gonna go to the party, right? So, oops, this is not working. That's as I was expecting. Just a moment, please. Something is not going well. Definitely, I don't know why. Probably this is in the way that I was thinking. It is not really. Oof, okay, just a moment, please. I'm gonna fix this out. I hope so. I'll be able to do it. Feature, feature, feature. Oh, it's not. Okay, just a moment. I thought that was my correct presentation, but anyway. But yeah, I think we check out that with the answers. Okay. Of anyway, because I can't fix this problem, I think, faster. But let me try to do something, and maybe I'll be able to do it. Future. Okay, just give me a couple of seconds, please. Sorry, Astrid. I have my correct presentation, but I don't know what happened. But yes, I will fix this out, I think, in a moment. But when we use future, or we talk about generally about future, will and be going to, it's very common to use um, both of the forms, will and be going to. But be going to, I was about to say that usually we use for fixed plans or arrangements in the future. Okay, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but meanwhile, I will go forward with what I was about to show you. And I was, I think, okay, it was in the slide. What's about here? So let me share right now. I'm fixing out the other one. Okay. So, we also have statements are, you, he, she, right? With a will be, negative won't, question, will you, right? All of them. Contractions, it's going to be like I will, chill, heal, right? Okay, just a moment, please. For sure, I fix my problem right now. I really hope so. Yes, I think. Oh, come on. Anyway. Just a moment, please. Let me do something else to fix this problem soon, as soon as possible. Okay, I think now it's better. Come on. Okay, just a moment, please. I'm gonna fix this up very soon. Yes. There we go. I really hope that I'm gonna be able to share the right one right now. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened with your classmate today. I think she won't be in class, right? Come on. This must be the correct one that I was about to share. Yeah, my computer's a bit crazy right now. Let me see if this is the right one. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I wanted to do it faster, but my computer is, I don't know what's going on with my computer. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying to do something to fix this out. So sorry for the interruption. I'm trying to fix this out as fast as I can. But anyway, we're gonna continue talking about that. By the way, probably we're gonna have classes. Oh, this is not the one that I was looking for. Okay, I'm sorry again, but let me share right now. I think this is the right one that I was about to share. I was trying to share. I'm trying with a different platform. Now with a different. Okay. So can you see now, Astrid, what I'm sharing?
Just the two.
Okay, okay. Well, finally, but I hope it's the right one. Or the correct, I'm sharing correctly. Anyway, let's continue. I was about to work with, now it's better. Yeah, it's interactive. But what about this one, please? Can you help me out to fix this? What is the sentence over here? What do you think is the answer? Yeah. What are we going to have for to eat for dinner, right? Let's do this one, the second one. Sorry, this example.
What color are you going to paint? No.
Yes. What color are you going
What
to paint living room,
going to-
right? That's correct. What color are you going to paint your living room? Okay. Once again, I'm going to try this. I don't understand why it doesn't. Okay, right now. Let's keep going now with the next one. Okay. What about this exercise? What about this example?
Hmm. Um, is the dog going to bark?
Is that
Is
dog?
is
Is
that dog
that dog?
going to bark? Bark?
Yes. Is that dog going to bark all day? Very good. Okay.
What
Also,
is what is bark?
bark,
Bark
bark,
teacher?
ladrar in Spanish. Because dogs make bark, 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 right? Usually,
Yes.
yes. There's one way. Sometimes dog can sound like woof, woof, but bark is the common way to say in English. This is the verb bark. The dog is barking, right? Okay. Like this moment, I have a little dog who's barking. A very tiny dog. Okay. There is, will all of those forms and statements that we have will be, right? Won't be, questions, will I, will you, right? All of them. Short answers, we don't, yes, I will, right? But in positive, always we're going to ask, we'll answer with the full form, and the negative, we're going to have with negative want, right? In that way, in negative, we can answer with contractions. And let's keep going with the contractions. You know, all of them, right? I share. We already did. We have already done that. And let's keep going with the other one. How do we use this one? Contractions. Read the
Mm,
sentence
shall shall get married.
in an hour, right? She'll get married in an hour. What about this one?
They'll probably eat cake at the party.
Very good.
Mm, contraction.
Yes.
Um,
Not contractions. If
mother. It would.
model, you mean? Yes, right? His model is very informal in speaking only. His model will be okay. Anyway, the Ortegas will probably move into their new home next week, and a certainty about the future. We can also say, "I will finish my homework tonight. I'm gonna finish my homework tonight." That's another way. When you are 100% sure, you're gonna use all of them, right? Will or be going to. For both of them, we can use for 100% sure that we have. If we are about 100% sure. But Alex will probably finish his homework. Alex is probably going to finish his homework. It's another word that we can. 9%, 90% we use probably with a helping verb, which is will, right? Or be going to also. For both of them, we can use, but when we are not 100% sure, When we are 90% sure, we're going to use probably. Alex probably won't finish this homework. Alex probably isn't going to finish his homework. So, and also probably is the probability is 90%. And probably with the helping verb, right? Alex probably. But can you notice that we have will probably, right? And after that, we have probably won't finish for negatives, right? Negative will come after probably. And so then we have a probably and helping verb. And Lee might quit his job. That's another one that we can 50% may. It's not about will, it's not about be going to, but we're using may, right? That's one way of using so that. So okay, Astrid, we still gonna have classes. Are you still available? Sorry for asking that because we started 30 minutes late and probably I don't know if you're able to still keep in touch in class. Are you still available? Sorry, Astrid.
Teacher, I have classes after that.
Okay,
Only classes
at what time?
at 7.
Okay, so probably we can have at 8, I think, right? You mean at 8?
And okay, teacher, in yes, for 8, but because in Peru is one difference,
Yeah, yes, yes,
one
yes.
hour a difference.
Yeah, you are 7. In Peru is 7. Yeah, okay. You have classes at 7. I
Yeah.
know, I know. Well, maybe we're gonna have like a couple of more minutes of classes, and we're gonna finish. Okay, so just give me a chance, like 10 minutes, something like that, please. Okay, so let's keep going. Some explanation over. When you, how sure, for example, I will probably finish my homework. What do you think? 90%, right? When we say probably. How about this one? How sure? How is the percentage? I will make spaghetti for dinner. What do you think? Is 100, 90, or 50%? Astrid, what do you think is this? Are you still there, Astrid?
Um, and 90%.
90%. I think is 100%, right? Because we are not using probably. And how about this? Maybe it will snow again tomorrow.
90%.
90%. I think it's 50, right?
Mm.
Because maybe it's not. We are not sure about that. We don't. We are not saying it will. And what about this? They're gonna be friends.
Uh,
Oh no, just sorry. They're gonna be friends forever. Okay, so actually, just 5 more minutes. We're gonna be in class, and I will send the something that I have to send. You are gonna enjoy this meal. For example, is will or you will enjoy this great meal. Big on two versus will, right? Same meaning, of course. Okay, big on two is I made this food because we are going to have a party, and I will help you wash the dishes. That's a promise, right? We are using that. But present moment decision. We are not going to use. I'm going to help you with the dishes. But because when you promise or when you make a quick decision, we usually use will. Okay. And what about this one? What do you think is this? How can you complete this sentence?
If you need this, I will buy it for you.
Okay, very good. And this one? What do you think is this? I'm going to or will. What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer?
Sorry, teacher. I okay. Um, I am going. I'm going to go.
Okay, very good. And the next one?
It will be
It'll be another
another.
beautiful sunset, right? Now it's going to be another beautiful sunset. It'll be another beautiful sunset. Okay. It'll be another beautiful sunset. It's gonna be another beautiful sunset. Okay, so we're gonna stay here, but let me share, please, my. Sorry, I need to send this poll, and but I have to do one more, and I didn't create it. Oops, but I hope. Can you see the? Okay, you finished, right? But there's one more that I have to do, Astrid. I'm sorry. Would you wait me just to complete that? If you want, if you want, you can stay in class. But okay, I need to also create a poll. Okay, please. Yeah, please, Astrid, only wait me for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, but don't go out from the meeting. Oh, but we already finished the class. Just give me some chance to go to this, to do the other questions, please. Okay. Thank you very much. Please, just a couple of minutes. Hello, Astrid. Are you still there in the meeting? I'm sorry. I already finished the questions, and I would please thank you very much for your patience, for everything. I'm sorry, I had a electric shortcut at home, and we're gonna see each other on Monday. Have a very nice weekend, Astrid. Thanks for being in the class, and see you on Monday. Bye bye.
See you, teacher.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.